did you get on the test?
Oh, that test was so hard.
Oh, so hard.
Huh. Oh.
2 hours later.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?
Why did it take you so long?
I just wash my hands.
For that long?
Well, yeah.
Didn't you listen to what we were saying about water conservation?
So water shortage may be caused by climate change that alter the weather patterns by droughts or floods, increased pollution, and increased human demand that involves overuse of water. So there's two mechanisms that cause water scarcity. These are physical water scarcity, which results of inadequate natural water resources to supply the region's demand. And then the second one is the economic water scarcity, which is a result of poor management of the available water resources. Now, moderate water shortage first appeared around 1800, and it increased rapidly from 1960 and on. When you look at today's rivers, lakes, and aquifers, they're drying up or they are too polluted. Agriculture consumes more water than any other source. By 2025, 2/3 of the world will live in areas where water is scarce. Shortages are worse in places where there is little rain and a lot of people. Scientists predict that in the coming decades, water will become the most important resource and will cause a lot of conflict. Water is wasted because of bad drainage, water pipes that leak, and lack of wastewater and drinking water treatment. Bottled water is a waste of energy and money because rather than using the money to develop proper public water systems, it is used on bottled water from private companies. So this is how water shortage affects humans. Only 3% of Earth's water is fresh water. The other is salt water, which needs to undergo desalination, which is expensive. Almost all of the fresh water is stored in glaciers and polar caps, which we know is melting. We influence the water crisis by deforestation, which increases the light reflected into the atmosphere. This gets heated, clouds are dispersed, and rains less. As humans, we must consume 2.5 liters of water a day from food and beverages to remain healthy. If there is no water, then we die. Since growth in the population means more food supply, there is a higher need for water for agriculture.
Okay, as we all know, fresh water is the lifeblood of our planet. Bottled water may seem like a healthy and convenient alternative, but it is in reality a very expensive, wasteful, and polluting due to the consumption of plastic bottles. To avoid wasting our water resources, we can clean and reuse our dirty water, and if we clean our water and return it to nature, then we can maintain a healthy water circulation and protect our ecosystem. Also, water quality monitoring is a life or death matter. Water safety is required to monitor over a wide area from the water treatment plants and distribution reservoirs to the water supply tap in our homes. The Home Water Works website contains useful information on household water conservation. Some common strategies include taking shorter showers. Instead of 15 minutes, try 7 minutes. Raising the water rates. Charging higher prices as water usage increases. Water restrictions such as watering your lawn or washing your car. Limit those to once every 2 weeks. And watering your lawn to 2 times a week instead of every day. Changing the landscape of your yard. Keep it more of a natural landscape. Use rocks instead of grass. Plant succulents, cacti that require less water than flowering plants. Rainwater harvesting. Maybe when it rains, digging ponds and lakes, expanding the water reservoir. And raising consumers' awareness of the water use by monitoring your meter is also an important way to identify water leakage. and low flow shower heads, which are energy efficient.
Here are some non-human effects. Water is a precious commodity. Humans extract it from the ground, and as a result, the table water drop, damaging habitats miles away. We divert water from rivers and lakes, which reduces the flow rate, impacting fish, herons, otters, mussels, and thousands of other kinds of wildlife. Lack of rain and snow comes increased danger of wildfires. The state's fish population is also in danger spot, prompting officials to ban fishing in drought-affected rivers and streams. The drought is endangering birds around the state. More months without rain will start to affect their breeding.
So a few things that are exclusive to us in California that have been passed to help water conservation is Executive Order 1317 in 2014, when Governor Jerry Brown declared California's drought a state of emergency. This got people to consciously think of how they use water, as well as influence future generations in water conservation. Although he seems to do this whenever he feels like, because he declared in 2016 that we were no longer in a state of drought, but kept the forward-thinking notion of water conservation in California. Another order was B 4017, where in paragraph 4 he put permanent restrictions on hosing off sidewalks and lawns and other hardscapes, watering lawns in a manner that causes runoff, using non-recirculated water in a fountain. Along with those, Governor Brown also forced increased outputs of data regarding industry and business reporting on water loss and water conserved. Some overarching lessons to be learned are always think about water. Keep in mind that any bit of water that you see come out of a faucet and not directly into moist earth can never be salvaged. And don't be a Chad. Take short showers and sweep your sidewalk. Water travels for 300 years just to wash you off in the shower.
So that's why you should conserve water.
Forcing bigger data, forcing bigger data.
The test?
Oh my god, that's so hard.
That was hard.
What'd you get? Probably.
Action.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Why did it take you so long?
Just wash my hands.
For that long?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess there's your natural pause.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the big push.
That's really good.
It's really good.